Welcome to this comprehensive 5-minute training session on SIRE 2.0, question 5.4.7 regarding immersion suits. This question checks if your crew is familiar with the suits and if they are in good order, accessible, and clearly indicated. The core objective is to ensure that every life-saving appliance on board is ready for immediate use in an emergency. This standard applies to all major vessel types, including oil, chemical, and gas carriers under the SIRE 2.0 framework. Under SOLAS Regulation 32, an appropriate size suit must be provided for every single person on board. The LSA Code, Section 2.3, defines the technical construction and performance requirements for these suits. Immersion suits must be constructed with waterproof materials that can withstand harsh maritime environments. A critical standard is the ability to unpack and don the suit without assistance within exactly 2 minutes. This includes donning any associated warm clothing or life jackets required for that specific model. Suits designed to be worn without a life jacket must include a compliant safety light and a signal whistle. They must also feature a releasable buoyant line to help keep survivors together in a group. A suitable means must be provided to allow a rescuer to lift the wearer safely from the water. Thermal performance is vital. Suits without inherent insulation depend entirely on the clothing worn underneath. Such suits must be clearly marked with instructions to ensure the crew wears warm clothing for safety. Stowage is a high priority area for surveyors. All suits must be readily accessible in an emergency. Stowage locations must be plainly indicated with symbols and a clear count of the suits inside. Remote areas like the bridge or engine room must have additional suits for everyone on watch. Let's focus on the maintenance and inspection regimes required to maintain 100% readiness. The monthly shipboard inspection must follow the procedures outlined in IMO Circular 1047. Always check the bag's closures and ensure that the donning instructions on the bag are legible. If instructions are faded or unreadable, the suit may be considered defective during an inspection. Confirm the suit is dry inside and out. Trapped moisture can lead to mold and material failure. Visually inspect all seams for rips, tears, or punctures. Any damage must be repaired professionally. The zipper must operate smoothly. Slide it up and down to check for any resistance or snags. Lubricate the front and back of the zipper using only the manufacturer's recommended product. Inspect inflatable head supports and hoses. At least quarterly, these should be inflation tested. Retroreflective tape must be clean and firmly adhering to the suit for maximum visibility. Check the safety whistle and light. Ensure batteries and expiration dates are valid and up to date. Every quarter, buoyancy rings should be inflated to test for leaks and ensure proper operation. Beyond monthly checks, suits require a technical air pressure test every 3 years. Seam and closure deterioration is often invisible. Pressurization is the only reliable way to find leaks. The test involves pressurizing the suit and using a soap solution to detect any air escaping. For suits over 10 years old, the industry recommends testing more frequently than the 3-year rule. The Norwegian Maritime Authority allows vacuum-packed suits if specific conditions are met. Check the packaging monthly. If vacuum is lost, the suit must be treated as a standard unit. You must have enough standard suits on board for monthly drills, even if your main stock is vacuum-packed. Your company procedures must be clear on how immersion suits are stored, inspected, and tested. Detailed records of monthly inspections and pressure tests are your primary evidence of compliance. The surveyor will cite your records and perform physical spot checks to ensure compliance. The inspector will interview you to verify your familiarity with donning and maintenance steps. Be ready to demonstrate that you can don the suit correctly and explain the inspection points. Safety equipment must never be blocked, and all stowage locations must have the correct symbols. Before the surveyor arrives, run through this final physical and documentation checklist. Regular drills build the skills needed to save lives and ensure a successful survey every time. In summary, accessibility, maintenance, and crew familiarity are your 3 pillars of success. Thank you for your attention. Stay safe, stay compliant, and have a great voyage. Farewell.